Welcome, dear one. Take a deep breath with me now. Inhale gently and slowly exhale. Let the tension melt away from your shoulders, from your chest, from your heart. You are safe here. You are held in love exactly as you are. And wherever you are on your journey, it's okay. There is no judgment here, only love, understanding, and the soft whisper of possibility. Perhaps you've felt overwhelmed by money lately, or you've been wondering how to shift into a new chapter filled with more ease, more abundance, more support. I want you to know it's possible. Not only is it possible, it is already in motion, because the moment you opened your heart to the idea that something greater could flow into your life, you signaled to the universe, I'm ready. You see, financial stress is not a flaw in your character. It is not a punishment. It is often just the echo of old stories that were never truly yours. Somewhere along the line, you may have learned to believe that money was hard to get, that it only came through struggle, that some people were meant to have it and others were not. But none of those things are true. The truth is, money is simply energy. It doesn't have emotions. It doesn't hold opinions. It responds to vibration. And your vibration, your personal frequency, is always shifting, always creating, always calling in experiences to match your inner state. That's why we're here together today. Because you're ready to align your inner world with the energy of wealth, not just any wealth, but vibrational wealth, a deeper, more lasting kind of abundance that flows to you because you are in harmony with it. Let's speak to the part of you that already knows this, the quiet, wise part that has always believed there's more to life than limitation, the part that remembers deep down that you are not meant to merely survive. You are here to thrive, to grow, to expand, to express, and money, when aligned with love and intention, simply becomes a tool that helps you do that. So when we speak about manifesting $50,000, we're not just calling in a number. We are opening a doorway to freedom, to choice, to the ability to support what matters most to your heart. And that doorway does not open with force or desperation. It opens through softness, clarity, and trust. You don't have to know the how right now. You don't need a detailed plan this moment. What matters most is the energy you hold inside, the thoughts you nurture, the emotions you breathe life into. These are your tools, and they are more powerful than you've ever imagined. Think of your vibration as the music you play to the universe. When your song is filled with fear or doubt, the universe sends more experiences to match that tune. But when your song is calm, confident, loving, even in the smallest ways, the entire flow of life begins to shift. The opportunities come more easily, the help appears more gently, and the money, it begins to respond like a friend you've finally welcomed home. Let that sink in for a moment. You don't have to chase money. You align with it, and you do that by gently tending to the garden of your thoughts and emotions, by practicing kindness to yourself, by remembering again and again that you are not broken, you are blooming. And even in this very moment, the energy of $50,000 is not far away. It is circling, listening, waiting for your signal. And you, beautiful soul, are beginning to radiate that signal now. So let us take another breath together. As you inhale, softly say to yourself, I am open. And as you exhale, I am safe. Let those words cradle you, because from this safety, from this openness, you can begin to create something truly beautiful. And you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to rush. The universe isn't on a clock. It is always listening, always responding, always loving you through it all. Vibrational wealth is not something you chase. It's something you become. Think of it like a tuning fork. When you strike it, it emits a certain sound. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they are like that tuning fork. Whatever tone you emit, life responds in harmony. So when you feel gratitude, peace, worthiness, and confidence, you become a match for the frequency of money. The number may change, $1,000 or $50,000 or $1,000,000, but the principle remains the same. Money flows where the energy welcomes it. Now, I understand. The idea of money as energy might feel strange at first, especially when life has been hard or the bills are stacking up. You might be thinking, but I've tried everything, and it still doesn't come. I want to gently offer you this thought. Have you tried from a place of trust or from a place of panic? Because when we operate from panic, our vibration closes, our energy tenses, we send a signal of fear, and fear repels abundance. It's not about blame, it's simply energy. But when we choose trust, when we decide to believe just a little more in life's kindness, the doors begin to crack open. That's when money starts to move. That's when solutions arrive. That's when miracles feel ordinary. Let's take a moment right now and speak to that energy. You can say this softly in your heart. I am learning to trust the flow of money. I am learning to feel safe with money. I am open to new, loving ways for money to reach me. Let the words feel like warm sunlight on your skin. There is no pressure here. You don't need to feel perfectly aligned. Even your willingness is enough to begin the shift. Even your hope is a powerful vibration, and that is all vibrational wealth asks of you, to begin with a little willingness and grow from there. Now let us explore what stands in the way. Sometimes even when we affirm and believe, money doesn't flow easily, and that's often because there are blocks, old dusty beliefs that we didn't even know were shaping our world. These beliefs are not your fault. Many of them were planted in childhood, handed down by others who struggled, who believed in lack, who thought suffering was noble, or that money was only for a chosen few. Maybe you were told that wanting more was selfish, or that money doesn't grow on trees, or that rich people are unkind. These thoughts seem small, but they live in the subconscious, quietly directing how you think, feel, and receive. But just like any belief, these can be gently shifted. You don't need to rip them out or fight with them. That only adds more resistance. Instead, bring love to them. Say to them, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I no longer need you." Then replace them gently and consistently with new thoughts, thoughts that feel like sunlight, like possibility, like truth. Thoughts like, "It is safe for me to receive large amounts of money. Money loves to flow to me. I am allowed to want more and receive more." You can say these while looking into a mirror or even quietly before you sleep. The key is repetition and feeling, not force, not pressure, just gentle, loving awareness. Imagine planting seeds in a garden. You don't scream at them to grow. You don't dig them up every day to see if they're sprouting. You water them. You trust the sun. You allow time. This is how we work with the subconscious, with patience, with tenderness, with care. And as these new beliefs begin to take root, you'll notice a shift, not just in your finances, but in how you feel. More peaceful, more grounded, more empowered, because it's never just about the money. It's about the freedom, the feeling of being supported by life, the knowing that you are not at the mercy of circumstance, but a co-creator of it. And remember, small steps create great change. Even one gentle shift in how you speak to yourself, one moment of choosing trust instead of fear, sends a ripple through your energy. That ripple becomes a wave. That wave becomes a tide. And that tide can carry $50,000 or more right to your shores, not through force, but through alignment, through love, through truth. So breathe with me again. I am releasing old beliefs about money. I am open to new possibilities. I welcome abundance with ease. Let this be your practice, your promise to yourself. The beginning of a new relationship with wealth, not based on scarcity or striving, but on peace, joy, and vibrational harmony. You are doing beautifully. You are healing. You are rising. And the money, dear soul, is already on its way. Let's continue together now, with ease and gentleness. As you sit with these new thoughts, you may already feel something beginning to soften within you. That softening is important. It's where change begins. As we explore how your thoughts and emotions shape your experience, I want you to approach this next part with kindness toward yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not behind. You are learning something powerful, something many people never realize. You are learning that your inner world is creating your outer world. And when you shift the way you think and feel, you begin to shift what life brings to you. Think of your thoughts as the brush you use to paint your life. Every thought is a stroke. Some thoughts are heavy and dark, others are light and full of color. If you've been thinking thoughts like, I never have enough, or money is always a struggle, then it's likely your life has mirrored those strokes. But here's the beautiful truth. You can always pick up a new brush. You can always start to paint a new image, one thought at a time. Your emotions are the glue that holds these thoughts in place. That's why when you think something with strong emotion, whether positive or negative, it becomes more real to your mind and body. If you say, I'm so tired of being broke with frustration or sadness, you're not just saying words. You're creating a vibration, and that vibration sends a message. This is what I believe. This is my reality. And the universe, ever so loving and responsive, brings you more of what matches that signal. It's not punishment. It's not judgment. It's simply energy responding to energy. But when you start to say things like, I am learning to welcome money, even if you're not sure yet, even if your mind protests, something beautiful happens. You've changed the signal. You've begun to tune into a different channel, one of possibility, one of peace. And when you say it with calm, with trust, with love, it begins to feel real. Your vibration rises. Your inner energy becomes a match for new experiences, new connections, and yes, new money. You don't have to fake happiness. You don't have to force joy, but you can choose a better feeling thought. You can say, even though it's hard right now, I'm open to things getting better. Or, I may not see the full picture yet, but I trust that abundance is finding me. These thoughts are powerful. They may seem small, but they open doors. They invite the universe to meet you in your readiness. One of the kindest things you can do for yourself is pause when you feel overwhelmed. Breathe. Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And if that thought feels heavy, ask, is there a gentler thought I can choose? You are not trying to escape your feelings. You are creating space for new ones. Emotions are messengers, not enemies. Let them come. Let them go. And always return to that quiet place within you that knows you are more than any one thought. You are a field of infinite possibility. Begin to affirm what you want with tenderness. Say it with breath. Say it with feeling. You might try, I allow my thoughts to support my wealth, or my emotions are guiding me to clarity. Let these become your new songs, the new vibrations you send into the world. You will be amazed how the outer world starts to rearrange itself to match your inner state. Now let's return to something essential, your worthiness. Wealth does not respond to effort alone. It responds to how safe you feel to receive it. And many people, perhaps without realizing it, carry a deep hidden belief that they don't deserve abundance, that somehow they have to earn it, prove themselves worthy of it, or suffer enough before it can be allowed. But let me tell you with all my heart, you were born worthy. You were born deserving. There is nothing you have to do to earn that. It is already your nature. When you affirm your worth, you shift the entire field of your life. You say to the universe, I know who I am. I know I am valuable. And life responds. Opportunities arise. People show up. The very energy of money begins to recognize your vibration as a home it is welcome in. Many of us learned the opposite growing up. Maybe we were told not to ask for too much. Maybe we were taught that modesty meant denying our desires. But those were someone else's beliefs passed down from fear. You don't have to carry them anymore. You can say, I release what no longer serves me. I choose to see myself as worthy of wealth. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, let yourself repeat it. Over time, your body will begin to believe it. Your energy will begin to shift. And what once seemed far away will start to draw closer. You can use the mirror as your friend. Look gently into your own eyes and say, I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to feel free. You may feel emotions come up. Let them. It means you're healing. It means something is moving, and that movement is good. It means the old is making space for the new. Sometimes people ask, is it okay to want $50,000? And the answer is yes. Wanting does not mean greed. Wanting does not mean selfishness. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to desire money for peace, for joy, for service, for beauty. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, the more money in the hands of kind, conscious, open-hearted people, the better the world becomes. Your abundance is a blessing. Your wealth serves not only you, but all those whose lives you touch. So stand tall in your worth, not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. Let your energy say, I am here, I am ready, I am enough. This is the foundation of vibrational wealth, not chasing, not grasping, but allowing, receiving, being. And as we stand in that place of worthiness, we naturally begin to raise our vibration. We do this not through pressure, but through small daily choices. Gratitude is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to do this. When you give thanks for what you have, even the smallest things, you send out a signal of fullness, and the universe, hearing that signal, says, here is more. You might begin each morning by placing your hand on your heart and saying, thank you for this day. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for all the ways money is already flowing to me. You don't need a long list. Even one sincere thank you is enough to shift your frequency. Beauty also raises your vibration. Notice what is beautiful around you. A flower, a soft light, the sound of music. These moments feed the soul and remind you that you are already surrounded by wealth in many forms. And that recognition creates a pathway for financial wealth to join in. Joy is another doorway. When you allow yourself to feel joy without guilt, without apology, you open to life's natural flow. That joy might come from laughter, from dancing, from resting, from creating. Whatever lifts your spirit lifts your vibration, and the higher your vibration, the more easily money finds you, not because you're trying harder, but because you are now a match for ease, for flow, for receptivity. So let's say together, I lift my vibration with gratitude, joy, and beauty. I welcome abundance with an open heart. Let these words ripple through you. Let them become your atmosphere. You can also raise your vibration by being kind to yourself. Speak gently when things go wrong. Treat yourself with compassion when you feel scared. The kinder you are to yourself, the more you align with the frequency of love. And love is the highest currency of all. When you are in love with life, life begins to respond in kind. Begin to notice what feels heavy and what feels light. Choose the lighter thought. Choose the softer word. Choose the kinder action. Each choice adds up. Each choice raises your frequency. And before you know it, you are not the same person. You are radiating a new signal, one of peace, one of abundance, one of wholeness. And from that signal, money responds, gently, easily, lovingly, because it now recognizes you. You have become its home, its friend, its perfect companion. Close your eyes for a moment if you feel comfortable. Let the breath come in softly through your nose and release it through your mouth. As you do, imagine a warm golden light filling your heart space. This light holds the image of $50,000, already yours, already present, already safe in your energy. There is no pressure to control it, only an invitation to gently receive. In this space, we are going to create a vision, not just with your eyes, but with your heart, with your senses, with your belief. Begin by imagining a moment where the money has already arrived. It may come in a way you expect or in a completely surprising form. Let go of the details. Just allow the feeling. What does your body feel like, knowing you are fully supported? What kind of peace lives in your chest when you think of all needs being met with grace? How does your posture shift, your breath flow, your inner dialogue soften? See yourself smiling, not because something was earned with struggle, but because something aligned naturally with your new frequency. Feel the gratitude as it moves through you. Feel the confidence, and feel how normal it is, how natural. Because you are not asking for something foreign. You are reconnecting with something that was always yours. In this vision, what do you do with the money? How does it bless your life? What doors does it open? What burdens does it lift? Don't rush. Let it come to you in waves. Maybe you see yourself taking care of something important. Maybe you feel free to express, to give, to live more fully. Let the emotions rise. These feelings are not fantasy. They are your blueprint. They are vibrational instructions you are sending into the field of infinite creation. And now, speak to the money gently, as if it were a friend. Say, I welcome you. I trust you. I bless your presence in my life. You see, when you approach money with love instead of fear, it responds like any energy would. It flows where it is loved, where it is trusted, where it is respected. Use this visualization anytime you feel doubt creeping in. You don't need to see every step, just keep returning to the feeling. That feeling is the magnet. That feeling is the message. That feeling is the seed from which the reality grows. And now that we've built this beautiful energy inside you, it's time to let it move into the world through action. But not just any action, inspired action. The kind that flows naturally, the kind that feels like a gentle nudge from within, not a demand from outside. Inspired action doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's as simple as organizing your space to make room for something new. Sometimes it's saying yes to a small opportunity that holds unexpected blessing. Sometimes it's writing down your financial goals in a journal and blessing them with calm intention. There's no need to force. You're not proving anything. You're listening, listening to your inner guidance, to the gentle promptings that say, try this, or reach out here, or let's open a new account for this incoming wealth. Those nudges may seem small, but they are the bridges between energy and reality. You might begin each day by asking, What is one small thing I can do today to prepare for this money? And whatever answer arises, do it with love. Do it with faith. Even if it's something as simple as opening a drawer and releasing clutter. That act says, I'm making space. That act says, I'm ready. And let's not forget the power of generosity. When you give from an open heart, not out of fear, not out of obligation, but from genuine joy, you amplify your wealth vibration. Even a small offering, a kind gesture, a word of encouragement sends a signal, I have enough to share. And the universe always, always expands upon that energy. Inspired action is not just about doing, it's about becoming. Becoming someone who trusts, someone who acts from love, someone who expects goodness. From that place, $50,000 isn't a fantasy. It becomes an inevitable part of your story. And now, let's speak about something that may be the hardest part of this journey, letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the grip of fear. It means surrendering the timeline. It means choosing to believe that the universe knows exactly how and when to deliver what is best for you. When we cling, when we check constantly, when we doubt, we are sending a message. I don't trust this. But when we relax, even a little, we say, I know something good is coming. I don't have to see it yet to believe it. That kind of trust opens the gates. That kind of faith creates space for the miracle. It is okay to feel impatience sometimes. You are human. But in those moments, come back to your breath. Come back to the feeling of already being held. Come back to the truth that the energy has already been sent, and now your work is to stay open, stay calm, stay loving. You might try saying, I trust the process. I trust the timing. I trust myself. Repeat it when you feel anxious. Whisper it when doubt arises. Let it become your lullaby, your anchor, your reassurance. Trust doesn't mean you never feel unsure. Trust means you keep returning again and again to the knowing that you are not alone, that life is kind, that something is working in your favor, even when you cannot see it yet. And now, as we close this journey, I want you to remember the essence of what we've done together. You have not only asked for $50,000, you have become a match for it. You have softened the old beliefs. You have raised your vibration. You have affirmed your worth. You have visualized, taken aligned action, and released control with grace. This is the energy that money loves. This is the frequency that abundance dances with. This is the energy of wholeness, of receptivity, of peace. And you, dear one, are radiating it now. You may not see it all yet, but the shift has begun. The waves are moving. The energy is aligning. Keep tending to your inner world. Keep speaking to yourself with love. Keep choosing thoughts that support your wealth. Every gentle act matters. Every loving thought counts. You are creating something powerful, something lasting, something beautiful. Let this be your final affirmation for today, spoken softly from your heart. I am aligned with the vibration of $50,000. I welcome it into my life with joy, ease, and love. I trust the process. I trust my power. I trust the universe. You are ready, you are open, and what you desire is already finding its way to you. Go gently now. Let the day carry you in peace. All is well, and so it is.